Lucy, did you do this? Huh? Did you? Or do you? What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. In the previous video you guys saw, we did the new Max Peating SP2 coilovers on Project Blueberry. I know I said in the last few videos that we were going to reveal the engine for Project Blueberry, but how my timeline works, it just kind of goes as it goes. So today we're not working on Project Blueberry, we're not revealing the engine, but we are going to do some Honda Element things right there. If you guys remember the homie Herb, he has his Honda Element lifted on some mud tires, and he is currently on the stock suspension. But today, we're gonna lift it on the Honda Rescue Garage lift kit. Do you guys remember Hades? This guy was riding my freaking head the whole way down to LA when we went to go pick up my brother's hood, but he's got a cut. He can see now. And Herb, you ready for this?
Yes, sir. Let's lift this bad boy.
Oh yeah, so right now, I'm gonna go ahead and move my junkyard van right there so Herb can park, and let's get down to work. Man, ever since I did the cylinder head swap in this thing, it has been running cherry. What are you doing, man? Out here stancing a freaking Element with these mud tires. How much camber you got in your back?
It came like that.
It came like that?
It came. I don't think there's actually any camber control back there at all. It's just,
I know. What does the system say when you took it in for alignment?
I don't. It's
negative 30.
It was a while, so I don't even.
Boy, I can see that. Oh my goodness, man! You do have camber adjustment arms, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna kick that tire out a lot, dude.
I made sure of it.
You made sure of it. Okay, well, I'm gonna show you guys really quickly this massive camber he has. And we're gonna do the full install with the camber arms today in hopes of correcting that, and obviously lifting the car up a little bit, since if you guys don't remember, Herb is doing little Element life, car life, van life.
Van life, Element life.
Yeah, you already know, and this thing is like slouching in the back. So hopefully the lift kit will help clear out some tire rubbing issues in the rear, because he does have all his bed platform and everything in the back, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can see he's got his little fridge and everything up in the front here, but the lift kit we're running today, Honda Rescue Garage. Damn. If you guys don't know, this is the same kit that's on my brother's CRV. Check it out really quickly. Yup, this CRV is also lifted on the HRG kit, and I want to say this is the 3-inch kit, but Herb decided to go with a 1.5. 1.5. He wasn't trying to go super aggressive with the lift, but 1.5 should be enough to lift the rear up a little bit to clear the tires, and then the camber adjustment should help straighten out his wheel a little bit there. So we're going to unpackage all of this with you guys really quickly, and then we're going to go through the instructions to understand what all needs to be done. It's freaking awesome because they do have pictures in it, and HRG also has their YouTube channel that shows the install, right?
Yeah,
okay, we're gonna have to go do that and reference a few from his video, and then we'll get down with the install of these pieces. Oh, Herb bought a tripod. Wait, we were just talking about this the other day. Yesterday?
Maybe.
You bought it already?
You're right. When you write.
Yeah, you went right to it, huh?
I'm like.
Oh, you didn't just buy a tripod. You bought a gimbal.
Stabilizes and all that, 3D or
oh boy, you went extra
gyroscopic.
Fancy. If you guys don't know, Herb does have his own YouTube channel, and he does document his Element life, van life. And if you guys want to give him a follow, man, what's the channel?
Herb's Element.
No, get your ass over here.
Herb's Element, baby.
Say it one more time.
Herb's Element, please,
right there.
Please check me out.
If you guys want to check out Herb and his Element and his ventures he's been going on, be sure to subscribe to his channel.
Thank you.
Your first part, this is part of the HRG kit, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, they provided the camera arm from their website as well.
Rear upper control arm.
Rear upper control arm.
So bam, that must mean.
And this is the adjustable control arm.
Yeah.
Dude, heavy duty.
Yeah.
High quality.
I mean, it feels freaking amazing.
Okay, so this is the camber arm. This is the other one. So we have all the components laid out here, guys. We have the 1.0 R, which is for the rear. It has the 2 bolts. This is a 1-inch lift for the rear, and then the front, it says 1.5. The front's going to get a 1.5 lift, and this is a 3-bolt. So it's not hard to figure out which one goes. It's really not that hard to get these. Wait, what was I going to say?
Ooga booga booga.
Seriously, dude.
It's not really that hard to get these
All mixed up.
all mixed up, man.
There is no possible way you guys can get this mixed up. 2-bolt versus 3-bolt. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including these 2 bolts together, of parts to install. So let's just get right to it, right?
Yes, sir.
Whip out the jack and the jack stands and let's get to work. So HRG has an instruction pamphlet that comes with the kits, and I'm not sure if they're the same for all the other kits. I'm pretty sure they are, but on the instruction sheet here, there is a little QR code to take you to the video of their installation on their YouTube channel. But the instructions for the front is so straightforward that I'm just going to go ahead and do this based off of reading, skimming. I'm just going to skim it. The instruction starts off with the front, and step 1 here says lift vehicle and support with jack stands. Vehicle is lifted, supported by jack stands. Remove wheel, wheel removed. Remove brake line from driver's side strut. So brake line is this right here. We have one 12 mil in the back. Remove M16 by 62 millimeter bolt connecting a driver's side strut to knuckle. So this right here is a 21, this side is an 18. Looks like somebody has gone mudding.
Sorry.
So this is the first bolt, goes on the top. This one right here, bottom. Remove steering rod from strut. See photo. Steering rod, tie rod to the strut, which is this right here. Pinch that together nice and straight so we can try to reuse it. Otherwise, I have a whole box of cotter pin.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tie rod. Barely.
Nice.
Tie rod out of the strut. Mud everywhere.
Sorry.
Remove 14 millimeter nut at the top of the strut connecting to the strut tower. Remove strut, save hardware for reinstallation. Funny thing is, it's not mentioning anything about the ABS bracket right here, which Herb, there is no bracket. It's literally zip tied, dude. Okay, well, I got a solution for that.
That's how it came.
ABS instructions. We need to take off the ABS. All right, so now we can go inside the strut tower from the engine bay to remove the 14 mil to take the strut out of the car. Go ahead and knock those 14s on the top, and that is these 3 right here. Muy be bye. While he does that, I'm gonna go ahead and catch the strut. Last one. Oh yeah! Holy cow, that thing is huge.
That's a monster.
That's a monster. God dang, boys. Okay, so we have the strut out. Step number 7, install lift spacers onto strut using the original hardware. Step 8, 1.5 spacers in the front. Rotate 180 degrees to line up the spacer. So, let me grab one of that right there, Herb. So this is the HRG 1.5 lift for the front. It is a 3-studded spacer, and this thing is really nicely constructed. Talk about a real tight fit, dude. Okay, well, I think when I have to whip out the McHammerster, put the hole in the stud. Oh yeah. So it says to use the original hardware. If you can grab that for me real quick, Herb. Crank that soldier, boy. Now watch me, you. Now watch me, you. Don't copyright me, please. Yeah. All right, so that is the spacer installed onto the strut. Move on to the next step here. Step 9, reinstall strut in reverse order of removal using the 10 by 25 bolts through the top, which is the one provided there. Step 10, install the M16 by 62 bolts holding a strut assembly to the hub, which is the factory bolt that came out from this 2 right here. But Step 10A is an optional camera bolt. Install one offset camera bolt in place of the top M16 by 62 bolt. So this is for the camera adjustment, which is provided by the kit as well too. And we're gonna be running this.
Hell yeah.
Herb, I'm gonna need your assistant right here.
Yeah.
I need you to step on the knuckle.
Okay.
To bring it down.
Gotcha.
Since we are 1.5 inches further apart. A little bit more. Alrighty then. Cool. Okay, it says on step 10A to refer to this sheet if you're using the camber adjustment bolt, and it says right here, check document initial alignment readings, raise vehicle, remove strut, install slotted washer on bolt. 16mm camber bolt. This is the washer to be installed on the bolt like so. This bolt has the washer installed, and you can see the offset spacer in the middle. This is what's going to adjust your camber as you turn the bolt for your specifications. So okay, so we got the bolt installed, and I'm gonna go ahead and just so you want the bolt to be flushed and the washer is secured into place. This is what's going to stop the bolt. It's a self-locking feature bolt and nut system for the camera bolt. So I'm gonna go ahead and zap this down snug, but not fully tightened down just yet. You don't want to tighten this nut all the way yet, because you want to adjust the camber by moving the bolt until you get your specification. And just like the video, Herb, you have to let your alignment guy know that you do have adjustment bolt for the camber, but I am going to set it all the way out. So let me go a full revolution here, get it all the way out, and then we'll zap it down. Cool, cool. The fact that we had to go up higher only confirms this lift. Yes, sir. So we got the front passenger all set and done. What Herb is going to do right now, he's going to clear out the back of his car to get to the strut tower bolts while I go ahead and knock out the driver's side. Look at that. Now,
dude,
looking good.
That's intense.
Look at that reverse rake though.
Oh.
I'm really curious to see how the rear is going to turn out.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Look how much weight relieved from the rear after removing pretty much his platform and everything for his bed and the equipment's in the rear. We got the rear shocks exposed. What's up, Hades? But yeah, dude, that front freaking lift is definitely noticeable. So stepping into the rear install here, the instructions are pretty straightforward. Step 1, jack up vehicle and support with jack stands. We did that. Step 2, remove wheels. Also did that. Step 3, remove M14 by 77mm bolt connecting rear strut to lower control arm. See diagram below. Diagram's right here. The picture doesn't really specify, it's just a little diagram to show you what the trailing arm looks like, but it is this tab right here in the back. Step 4, remove bolt connecting upper control arm to rear hub, allowing assembly to drop enough to remove strut. See photo. Take care not to put stress on the rubber brake lines. That will be this one right here. Why you stuck in here, dog? What the heck? Houston, we have a problem. The spacer for the rear knuckle bushing has broken loose from the bushing itself. Look. And we can't remove the bolt because it is seized to the spacer. That's fucking wild. Okay, so Very stubborn rusted bolt in the spacer. Had to sacrifice this bolt, but I have plenty of replacement. This bushing, Herb, most definitely need to be replaced.
Most definitely.
Okay,
Jesus.
So add that to the list. But yeah, right now we're just gonna leave the spacer in here because we can't do anything about it right now. And hopefully with the new hardware and the new control arm, it will not seize up. I mean, we're going to use some anti-seize too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so step number 5, remove interior trim panel to gain access to upper strut mounting bolts. See photo. Yeah. Okay, extension please. So this is what it feels like to sleep in here, huh? Got a little moonroof. Got Hades over there. But I imagine it being a little more comfortable because this is literally the floorboard of the car. There you go. Thank you, sir. Uno. Dos. There's only 2 for the rear. I'm gonna go ahead and just take this one off too. Yeah. That should free up the strut. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we got this out. Step number 7, this is in bold lettering. Swap driver's side and passenger side struts so the mounting studs are oriented correctly. If the studs seem to be off by 90 degrees, swap the spacers from left to right. You do not need to disassemble the strut or rotate the top hat to do this installation. Step number 8, attach spacers onto struts using original hardware. It may be necessary to trim the existing strut studs. See diagram. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull the strut off the other side to flip-flop it, and then we'll install the spacers. Okay, as I was removing the strut on the driver's side, I can't fully remove it because whatever this is, it's in the way of removing the strut entirely. So if you have this thing back here, take it off. And it looks like it's been off before because if you look up there, there are self-tapping screws. So not sure what this big thing is, but it has to come out. If the struts seem to be off by 90 degrees, swap the spacers from left to right. You do not need to disassemble the strut to rotate the top hats to do this installation. So on my left hand right here, we have the passenger strut. This one right here is the driver's side. We have to flip-flop the 2 to keep the studs orientations the same with the adapters on. If you take note, the passenger side has the stud right here on the top right, where the driver's side has it on the left, right? So with the adapters on, we have to ensure that the studs are pointing in the correct direction. So putting this adapter on, you can see the stud is pointing on the top right, where the other adapter, if I was to put it on, is pointing the stud on the left. So to ensure that we have the orientations correct, be sure to take note of that. Now I'm wondering if we need to remove this rubber bushing down low, because this is kind of keeping a height on the adapter. So I feel like it needs to come off to sit flush so it has no room to move around. You agree?
Sure.
Okay, so we have both adapters on both these struts, and right here we have step 9. Reinstall strut in reverse order of removal. Step 10, using floor jack, lift up the rear arm to line up with the hub with the rear upper control arm. And then step 10A, optional adjustable rear upper control arm. At this time, replace the OEM rear upper arm with the optional adjustable rear upper arm. And we have that right there on the floor. Step 11, reinstall wheels and lower vehicle. Wait to tighten the bolts until vehicle is on its wheels. Prolong the bushing life. Prolong what bushing life? What bushing? Obviously, we lost a lot of daylight now fighting with all of the stuff that was seized and that was in the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and just reinstall everything in the reverse order of removal. Let's get it done.
Amber, you can imagine.
thing's so heavy it dug the jack stand into the floor. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
God damn, boy. Look at that. You probably can't even see it on camera, but there's an L right there. There's an L right there. Holy heavy freaking Bertha, dude. Jack stands out the other side?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're ready to drop this thing. I do have to adjust the camber arm, so it is loose right now, and I'm gonna crawl underneath to kind of straighten it up a little bit, and Herb will go do the alignment tomorrow. Wow, this thing is for a 1 inch? No freaking way this thing is this tall. That is tall, dude. All right, guys, obviously we are driving in Herb's Element right now. We have been done for maybe an hour or so. We finished the installation on the HRG 1 inch, 1.5 inch lift kit for the Honda Element, and man, what a difference the outside of the car looks.
Looks freaking amazing.
Looks freaking amazing. I'm sorry that it's dark right now. Right now we are headed to go grab something to eat because we haven't eaten all day, and then we're gonna go find a nice well-lit spot to show you guys the outside of the car. Damn, Herb, eating fire tonight, bro.
Feast,
man. But mango what? Mango habanero?
Mango habanero?
Yeah, boy.
Honey sriracha.
I mean, the sriracha cool, but the honey habanero, nah. I'm Gucci potatoes, dude. So guys, me and Herb just finished eating some wings and some, I got curly fries, he got tater tots, but boy, it was freaking amazing. Dang, it's really not that bright here, you would expect, but oh boy, this side looks freaking awesome. So guys, give you a little once over with Herb's freaking Element with the HRG lift kit installed. A quick little recap: we have the 1.5 inch adapter. Motherfucker, it's not an adapter, bro. What the fuck is going on? See, that's my problem. So a quick little recap: we have the 1.5 space. Motherfucker. Dude, this is the struggle, bro. I'm in food coma right now. I can't even think straight, man. I ate all of mine. I'm surprised you didn't even finish yours, bro.
Cool, dude. That was
no, my man.
I had that KFC and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat, bro. Let's go. And then I'm just like, I'm full.
Oh man, dude, I mean, I'm full. Like that 10-piece wings and that basket of curly fries.
I still have 3 wings and half a basket of tots, bro.
Boy. So quick little recap here. We have 1.5 adapters in the front, and we have the 1 inch in the rear. Now I did show you guys a little bit of how the rear looked before the lift. Look at it now. This thing has a massive freaking fist-sized gap, and his camber is definitely a lot better than what it was before. No more stance, boys. Ain't got nothing against you guys, but this is most definitely more functional. Looks freaking awesome, man. The HRG kit is high quality. The camber arms, super heavy duty, really heavy.
I freaking love them, dude.
Yeah, man.
Great. Like,
so
way thicker than the stock ones, which is crazy.
Boy, the stock one with inky dinkies, bro.
For real.
Anyways, so the HRG kit, they come in the 1.5, 1 inch. They have the 3, the massive 6 that comes with the subframe spacers and all if you're really trying to rock some huge tires on there. But for Herb's car, nothing too crazy. 1.5 front, 1 rear, and the car looks freaking perfect at this height. I know you guys are gonna ask me, these are Falcon Wild Peaks AT. These are 225, 65, 17-inch rims, and it looks freaking awesome with the whole theme he's got going on here. Boy, I was drooling. I was drooling, dude. This kit was super easy to install if you didn't have rusted bolts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty easy to do. I did it on the floor with just a jack and a jack stands and a helping hand. Obviously with some good power tools as well too. Shout out to Milwaukee, your boy needs to be sponsored. But anyways, we were able to do this. It should have been faster, but again, we kind of ran into a few complications with axle binding because I extended it too far and the freaking tripod fell out of the cup, and then we had that one stuck bolt, and then we had to shave down some bolts and stuff like that. But for the most part, pretty straightforward, not super complex at all, and you can achieve this at home wherever you're at to do this lift on your car and look just as good as Herb's car right here. As mentioned earlier, again, Herb does have his own channel.
Herb's Element.
Herb's Element. You guys already know, man. Element Life, van life. This is what he does. This is what he do. And he's definitely enjoying it, man. Big shout out to the Element Society. The sticker's pretty rad. When I met them out there in SoCal the other weekend, and Herb finally got his slap. Oh, he's already got the HRG rocking on here, dude. Big shout out, man. Big shout out.
Yeah.
We are going to wrap up this video right here, and I hope you guys enjoy a little bit of Element content, because we've been going at it with the EG. And don't get me wrong, I'm loving the progress on Project Blueberry, and I'm hoping to get back to some more updates with it tomorrow. So if you guys enjoyed this video, man, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around to see the new used engine for Project Blueberry, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Be sure to subscribe to Herb. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.